Polaris Ranger series of off-roading side-by-side is the most popular category of utility vehicle manufactured by Polaris. It is well known in the market for its versatility and durability features. It is designed for both commercial usage and as well off-roading. Due to their adaptability, dependability, and performance attributes, these vehicles are preferred by ranchers, farmers, hunters, and other outdoor enthusiasts. These vehicles are specially combined with work and play features and also include a power steering wheel and comfortable seating options for the best riding experience. Before getting into our video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. It means a lot to us. And if you are interested in reading such insightful content about UTV, visit our website www.offroadingutv.com. Link is given in the description. Let's back to the video. The Polaris Ranger's ignition switch is one of the key components of the vehicle's electrical system and is mainly responsible for starting its engine and powering up various electrical components of the Polaris Ranger. The ignition bundle of the Ranger includes major components like the ignition switch, starter, battery, spark plugs, and other relatable components. If you are an owner of the Polaris Ranger series, you might have a concern about its ignition system, as a failure of any component of the ignition system can cause lots of frustration. The ignition switch malfunction in Polaris Ranger is a common problem that hurdles the engine start. It can be a frustrating situation for any driver or owner of this vehicle, as diagnosing the real issue is a difficult task. The symptoms of car short circuits, fuel pump, battery, or ignition issues all are more or less similar. If you are confused about the Polaris Ranger's common ignition issues and their solutions, continue reading the table below to find out. The key would not turn in the ignition knob. Old and worn-out keys are generally responsible for this problem. You can place your hand under the ignition and move the key. If there are any metal particles in your hand, then it indicates a worn-out switch or key. In some updated models, with push ignition, this can cause if the anti-theft mode is activated. You can use tools like pilers or hacksaw blades to pull out the key from the ignition. You can also try using WD-40 by spraying it inside the ignition and letting it rest for a few seconds. Now, with the help of a hacksaw blade, try pushing it out slowly of the ignition knob. The key of the Ranger breaks when inside the ignition. A broken key inside the ignition switch is a common issue faced by many Polaris Ranger owners. As your key turns old and worn out, it can't resist the pressure exerted and can break inside the switch, thus leaving the ignition unusable. In many of the new generation models of the Polaris Ranger, push ignition switches have been introduced which can encounter defective transponder problems as they fail to recognize the key or fob and the engine will not start. This can be caused due to hitting or trying to tamper with the system. Worn-out wafers. Wafers are the design or pattern inside the Polaris Ranger ignition switch that matches the key patterns to start an engine. In an old or bad ignition switch, wafers may get jammed or worn out, which causes trouble in key movement and engine start. For complete detail about this topic, go and check our website link given in the description. Thank you. That is for the video. Please subscribe to our channel and like the video.